Hey, this is Dustin with Road Xtreme. So today we're out testing the brand new 2023 Chevy Colorado. We're going through, driving it around town, and also hitting up a few trails just to kind of get a feel for what this new truck is capable of. It is an all-new truck, frame up. There's nothing old about it. They've got a brand new engine that's going in all the trim levels of Colorado. This week we're going to be testing out a couple different trim models. We've got the Trail Boss, part of their off-road lineup. Then we also have the Z71 that we're going to be driving. So far, first impressions on the Trail Boss. Driving it around town, super well mannered, easy to drive truck. The new engine is great. If you've checked out any of the Silverados over the past 4 or 5 years, you know they've switched over to the 2.7 liter turbo. That's what's in this truck, but it's been redesigned to fit this truck better. It's got a really good torque curve and plenty of power. Part of the different trims that we're driving this week are going to be different power options as well. They've got their standard output, and then they also have a high output version. So this week we're not hitting anything too crazy. We're doing some around the town driving just to kind of get a feel for what the truck would be like every day as you live with it. And then we're also gonna do a little bit of light trail stuff. Nothing too major, but everything's a little rutted out here in Southern California from the rains that we've had. So it should give us a good idea on where the truck's capabilities are, and hopefully we can also find some mud. So overall on the road, this truck is really well behaved. It's responsive steering. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels light and nimble, kind of like the mid-sized trucks of old, which is nice to get a little bit of that feeling back with the trend of the mid-sized trucks getting bigger and bigger. They're starting to feel a lot like the full-size trucks, but this one feels narrower. It doesn't drive like a full-size truck, which is nice. So one big thing about this all-new Colorado compared to the previous models is the power plant. This 2.7 liter turbo is awesome. It's got great torque throughout almost the entire range. Works really well with the 8-speed transmission. This truck so far has been, it's really well mannered on the road. Off-road, it's capable. It's a little stiff, but this thing's not built to bomb through the desert or anything like that. So they've got one, the ZR2 Baja Boss, that is specifically for that. This is more of your all-around, get a little bit of mud on the tires, and then drive it everyday truck. And it does really well at that. You know, the mid-level truck market is really competitive, and I think that Chevy found something special here. It's got plenty of power, which a lot of the mid-sizes are missing. Interior-wise, it's trimmed well. You know, it's not a Denali, but it is absolutely not a base model truck either. It's a great mix for that middle of the road, everyday vehicle. And then on the weekends, you can pack it up, you can hit the trail, load it with gear, take it up to the mountains, wherever you want to go with it. Honestly, I believe this truck would be perfectly capable.